led home reporting. Glad to see that little girl smiling again. And lots of people are going to be smiling as they head to the football games tonight, Carson, because the evening is turning out to be a nice one. Yes, it really is. I mean, it's been beautiful outside today. I was outside for a good chunk of the morning. I'm sure you were too. I was, but that ragweed got a hold of me. I don't know if you guys are noticing. I apologize if you have noticed. I'm a little under the weather, but the ragweed is getting me. But it's so nice. Well, I still want to be outside, and get stuff done. Yeah, I would think you're lying if you said you were under the weather, because we don't have much outside right now. There's no weather to be under. Exactly. As we take a look at our spotlight game this evening, we've got a couple of great ones on the gridiron, several great ones here in East Texas. We've got Mildred taking on Westwood and Palestine. Temperatures, they're going to be in the 70s at kickoff and halftime. Mostly clear skies, mostly clear for your drive home. And of course, this gets kicked off at Panther Stadium. All right. Your Friday football fever game of the week. We've got the 7-mile rivalry. It is ARP versus Troop, and you can see right here we will have plenty of sunshine at kickoff in that fourth quarter. Temperatures will already fall into the upper 60s. And Troop, well, they're not Panthers, they're Tigers. This one gets kicked off from Tiger Stadium in Troop at 7:30. So all in all, great conditions for Friday football fever. All right, let's talk about something not so great. The tropics. We have two storms that continue to intensify in the Atlantic. First and foremost, we've got Tropical Storm Humberto, which is now a major Category 3 hurricane. This is as of the 4 o'clock Central Daylight Time advisory. So what is beginning to happen is it is undergoing rapid intensification, which basically means it intensifies a lot in a 24-hour period. I mean, yesterday at this time, it was a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm, and it has increased its strength almost by 100%. It's now got 115-mile-per-hour winds, and it continues to move up to the west-northwest. But here's the projected path of Humberto, and you can see it will become a powerful Category 4 hurricane, potentially a Category 5 as we move into the weekend. But the expectation is that this curves away from the U.S. towards Bermuda and then out to sea in the Atlantic. Something that is not as certain, however, is the storm that is beginning to take shape in the Caribbean. This is potential tropical cyclone 9, which means it's got the intensity to be a tropical depression, but it is not showing that closed low tropical characteristics that meteorologists often look for. But there it is right there. It's going to continue to move off to the north and the northwest. And with this, what you will notice is the fact that these spaghetti plots will take this storm into portions of the Carolinas. So we'll go ahead and populate this right here, and this is going to move up to the north. And what is uncertain is when it moves into the Bermuda Triangle, if you want to call it that, it's probably a little further off to the west. There's a lot of uncertainty on where it's going to go because, one, there's always uncertainty with tropical systems, and two, it could very well interact with Humberto, which is a strong Category 3 hurricane at the current time. Satellite and radar, not a lot going on. We could see a little bit of rain in West Texas this weekend, but other than that, we're looking fairly dry. It will be warmer than normal as we start out October. Highs will be in the upper 80s, and rain chances, well, it's going to be a much drier weather pattern than typical, and that's unfortunate because a lot of deep East Texas and also right there in Wood and Hopkins County, we are seeing rainfall deficits. Everywhere else we're in pretty good shape though, so we will certainly take that, but this trend's going to continue. It will be dry. Temperatures in the low to middle 80s right now, so it's a comfortable evening. Lows will fall into the upper 50s and lower 60s tonight. Highs back into the 80s tomorrow, and as we look at the next 7 days, we will remain completely dry with highs remaining in the mid to upper 80s. Lows will be in the 60s, and then as we look at deep East Texas, similar deal. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s and lower 90s some days with lows in the 60s. But the big issue, Isaac, is the fact that we don't have a lot of rain in the forecast. Yeah, very unfortunate.